Hello everyone. Today we're gonna try to install Plutonium in Crossover Mac. First things first, we need to download Plutonium from the official website, and then we will need also to download Crossover from Codeweavers. Follow all the steps, as this is quite straightforward. I just fast forward this and we will move into the next step. There are other ways, of course, to download Crossover, but we are not going to discuss about that. Moving on, we can try to find Plutonium in the database of Crossover, but it's not. So we choose to install unlist application. This will force Crossover to just create a bottle with some of the dependencies that they will need. We proceed to give a name to the bottle and also select Windows 7 64-bit as the type. Click install, we wait, and once it's done, we'll see that nothing has been installed, but this is okay. We will proceed to open C drive of the bottle, enter the program files x86 folder, and we will open another window in which we will go to download folders or local download folders and drag and drop the Plutonium executable file to this folder. Once it's ready, we will click in Run command, browse the place where we copy Plutonium, and we save the command as a launcher. First, we will try to open it, and with no success, this will just close. We need to activate the XVK and eSync. This will ask us to restart the bottle. Once this is done, it will have the same result. And this is because we haven't installed the software, meaning the libraries and frameworks that will help Plutonium to work. So this is one of the most important parts to make this work. I have a list too, as this will prompt from the older versions to the newest. This bottle, all of these dependencies 4.72 will be installed once it has gone through all of the other versions. This is rather a lengthy process, as it takes some time because it needs to download from the service all of these files, also to install it inside the bottle. Keep clicking accept and continue to the next steps. The Windows at some point will ask you to confirm or accept certain terms and conditions. You will just continue with next. Same for the warnings. Just click continue, accept the terms, and it will just keep going until you get there. As you see, this is the last framework that you need to install from .NET. And once it's done, we will move on to the next one. Now that we have all the .NET dependencies, we will continue with Microsoft Visual C++. Like before, we will try to install the earliest possible. Let's go with this one. To be sure, I have installed 32-bit version and 64-bit versions of the runtime. We make sure that all the components are installed and we move on to the next step. Once again, I look for the required one. This time I will go for 64 bits. Select the bottle, the one that just created for this purpose. This will take me through the whole process again. As you see, it's installed in 32 bits, but also 64 bits. Now we have all installed, we will move on to the next step. Just to test, we will try to run Plutonium. The first time we'll run, it will take some time as it has to download the last version of it. We wait just a bit and you'll see, now it's running. But not for everyone. Unfortunately, you will have to go through another process to get this working. CX Patcher is a great tool and it will work only if you have a clear installation of crossover. You have to bear in mind the right version, in my case 22.1.1, and you will have to download the corresponding version of the patcher. Once you have it from this page, you will be able to patch crossover. This patcher will upgrade your crossover app with the latest DX VK and Molten VK patch for improved compatibility and dramatically extends compatibility with Unreal Engine 4 games. As you see, this is not the right version for my crossover and it won't work. So bear in mind this before downloading. We'll confirm our version again. We will go back to the page and scrolling down you will get to the part where you can download the right version of the patcher. Click in Assets, click in the app zip file, which will download and let you install the patcher and apply it to the crossover program. Close everything in first instance and then apply it. Have ready the application folder displaying crossover, as you will be asked to drag and drop the application to the patcher. Let's start by executing the patcher and following the instructions. Bear in mind that CX Patcher is no way linked to CodeWeavers, hence the note at the end. Once you fill in their request and agree and proceed, we drag and drop our crossover, and as you see, it has been already patched mine. You will also be prompted to install GStreamer, and this option keep it off if you already have bottles created. First option off and GStreamer installed, and you will be ready to go. Once this is done, we will close CX Patcher and we will try again our plutonium bottle. Once again, to remind you, first time it takes longer to load as it downloads the updates. Plutonium is working and logged in. Now let's test it. Let's go with World at War. And after we let it load, we will see the next screen. Here you go. Here you have it. Now it should be working. Next step is just to set up full screen and enjoy. I hope this video helped you to complete all your installation. If you have any problems, please drop a message in the comment section. I will also leave the links in the description below. Good game.